Hey everybody, today LEGO finally unveiled the official pictures of the Series 21 collectible minifigures, meaning that we can actually talk about them and show them now without fear of the global LEGO legal machine crushing us and taking us all down. So that's what I'm going to do right now and get right into it. There are only 12 to look at this time. We've known for a while that there were only going to be 12 and not 16, and as of the time of the recording of this video here, I do not yet have the official names of these figures, so I'm just going to be referring to them by what they are. If by the time you're watching this video the official names are out, then cool, great. I'm just going to go through them not in any particular order, starting with this screen because it's up there now. The Aztec warrior, the jaguar warrior, is it jaguar or leopard? I think jaguar. A jaguar-headed warrior is a great one to start with because there's just so much detail on this thing. I mean, he's got an awesome shield. This is a new weapon piece here. It's like almost a spiked club, but it's kind of like a wooden sword. I think it's supposed to be like a paddle weapon that's made of wood, and then I'm not sure if these would be metal inserts like iron or just painted on or tarred over or something. But this is an exclusive piece for the head. They might use that again in the future, maybe with completely different decorations for it. But I mean, this guy's got print down the sides of the legs, print on the sides of the arm. I'm sure that the other arm has it as well. Print all through the face. This looks really nice here. Like, it's just a well done figure, I think, in general. Contrast that against the Space Police guy here, who, okay, everybody who knows me even a little bit knows that I like my sci-fi, and I definitely appreciate classic space stuff. This has a lot of inspiration from classic space, even down to the logo and the simplistic color scheme of it. But I personally feel like this is kind of plain. Like, the whole thing just looks totally lacking in detail compared to other things. And I put my mind into a position where I'm expecting, okay, this is supposed to be simplified. Like, think of it from a classic space perspective, and it's not working for me. Maybe once we see this from some other angles, maybe once we see what's behind the shield here, exclusive printed version of the Riot shield, maybe it'll look better. I do like that helmet piece, the red there, the classic space logo, black for the handcuffs and everything, but I personally feel, and are these dual molded? Probably, huh? Probably dual molded, plus a print on the front for the legs there, but it just feels a little bit underdone, underwhelming to me. In contrast to that, the bad guy that he gets to go against here, the space bug dude, I think he looks great. Looks absolutely great. I want to see this head from different angles, see if there's like an extension off the back of it or something. But even if there isn't, if there's not much more to see than this, I'm happy with it. I like that level of detail. I like the printing down the side. These fine lines look really nice. They're not too overdone. It's not looking like it's trying to have too much detail. I think it just works. The head is dual molded. Yeah, I'm completely satisfied with this. I think this is a really good figure, as is the young violinist here. Thank goodness LEGO has a proper violin. This is going to be much loved. I can just imagine people who've been looking forward to an official LEGO violin, like a proper molded to scale LEGO violin for years. I can just see them buying so many of these and just creating a huge string orchestra immediately. Just out of relief for it. And then the Blacktron logos on the shirt, done in a different way, as a new print. I appreciate that. And of course, classic space and Blacktron fans are gonna like that. Good use of the wand here. And are those dark azure? I think those are dark azure short legs. A lot of people are looking forward to the total abolition of short legs. I'm okay with short legs continuing to exist as long as we continue to also get more mid-sized legs that are able to actually bend. Okay, here I'm going to start from this corner. The Castaway. Why did he not come with a soccer ball? They could have done that. No, they didn't want to go that far, and I'm glad that they didn't, because instead of a soccer ball, he comes with a brand new print for the classic bottle piece. It has a message in the bottle. Looks like. Oh yeah, that's right. I can zoom in. How about that? I should do that more. that say CEI? Is it starting out? I don't know. I'm sure that's a reference to something. I don't know what though. Dual molded legs for this guy. We've gotten this hair piece before, I believe in that same color as well. But the big thing here, the big deal, is the new hermit crab. Now, the hermit crab is going to be just the one piece here, and then there's a stud on top of that, maybe a hollow stud, I'm guessing. And then on top of that is the poop piece, the second generation soft serve piece, originally introduced as poop, but here in white, and that makes for a nice spiral end to it. And I do hope, no, I don't hope, Lego must do more of this hermit crab mold in different colors. They must. I would be happy if they put this into the Friends series of the little boxes that they do with the one figure, a few pieces, and then a blind bag animal. And there are 4 different colors to collect. That would be great, including getting some really wild colors for it, some unrealistic stuff. But they've got to use this more. And of course, I'm going to be putting some of these in my rebuilt aquarium for my zoo in the coming year or so. Now, the young pilot over here, I love her torso. That's going to work really well in many shop settings, I think. Just looks really good. Again, short legs for this one. I'm okay with that, personally, as long as we also get some more mid legs. Thank you for putting the black colored miniature micro propeller onto an airplane here. And this is a new mold similar to what they did for the car. I hope that this has no print on it. Oh, there is a tail. That's what I was wondering about, if it had a vertical stabilizer on the back. I'm hoping that has no print on it, because the version they did of a car of this sort of concept had the print on it. It made it less generic, which means less usable, in my opinion. Hopefully they will do this in different colors as well, in addition to more colors of the car in the future. I'm surprised they went with red again, since they did that with the car. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, this could have been another color. This could have been like I think white would have stood out nicely. Medium azure. There are a lot of colors that would work. What about coral? Here's some coral in this one. The paddle border, new print for the is that considered, no, it's not, is that considered a longboard mold? It's just a surfboard. Anyway, it's properly a paddle board here. So it comes with a single oar. I wonder if they'll include a second one, just because the white is not such a common color for that. But this is wonderfully detailed. Like, that's a really nice print right there. Nice printing here with the dual molded. It should be dual molded. Yeah, it is dual molded. The set of legs there, dual molded. And then a new setup here with I believe that's medium azure, because that's teal. Medium azure color for the cap with the, looks like they're going for yellow colored hair. But maybe it'll be cool yellow, or the light yellow color. Nice, bright smiling face, and also comes with the sand blue colored dolphin here. All nice stuff. And then the singer over here has a lot of the teal color or turquoise. Nice detailing going on with the overdone makeup, intentionally overdone makeup. A lot of sequin and or glitter look. Dual molded legs once again. This will probably be an exclusive piece here. Looks like it might have some glitter on it. That would be good if it did. If it had some shine, some sheen to it, that'd be good. Comes with just the microphone with the single paint application to it. And I wonder if this will be a dual molded headgear piece. It doesn't have to be. It could just be made with teal, and then this could be the wrap portion of it could be done with, or is that hair? I think that's like a wrap. I think this is all a headgear piece in universe, but that could be potentially printed. Might be dual molded. Either way works out for me. And then, because there are only 12, we've got just one more screen to look at, so we're going through these relatively quickly. The Lady Centaur is nice. I am immediately wondering if they have gone with the leg style of extra tall, not studs, but inserts in there, part of the Centaur body piece. If that, or have they not done this before? Have they done one of these before and I'm just completely forgetting it from the Harry Potter line? Didn't they do Centaur before? Shame on me. Shame on me. I don't remember. Gosh, I don't remember. I should have done my homework before starting this video. I'm going to be crushed. Not by Lego Legal, but by viewers. So my apologies for that. But I think this is a good looking figure with nice callbacks to an earlier, several earlier Forceman style, like elven warriors, forest warriors, archers and such, with just the styling for the color scheme and how they've printed this up. Nice that this one also gets print for both arms, for the wrists there, and then you've got a spot to put the quiver on there. Comes with the apple for I don't know, either eating or target practice. The bee dude here, the Beekeeper, has the. I'm pleasantly surprised that they did not just reuse the hazmat headgear piece for this. They actually came out with a new specialized version for that. Beekeeping fans will absolutely love that. It's kind of a niche thing, but I think it's cool. This is a new print. I'm going to nitpick here. I'm going to do it. I know some people will hate it when I nitpick, but it just happens. You just go with it, okay? I wish that at least one of these bees printed on here was shown from the top. So tending the hive, you know, tending the cells, as opposed to just flying around. Both of these are looking like they're just flying around. This one's flying down, this one's flying out, and they're probably thinking of the patterns that bees fly in or something. But I wish that one of these was actually perched against the panel here. I don't know the official term for that in beekeeping terms. I'm not a beekeeper myself, but yeah. Anyway, enough about that. This is a nice piece. I believe that's just one piece, and I believe it's light gray, and I think that's going to make for some really, really cool, interesting custom things. Hopefully there's some attachment on the underside of this, either a bar hole or an anti-stud. Anti-stud would be probably best. It was an anti-stud that was also hollow. It doesn't need to be. You can put a hollow stud into the base of it, but you know, this is an angled bar here. This is a 90-degree bar extension off to the side. You can probably pop something over the top of that. The clip can go all the way around it. It's just a really surprisingly useful piece, I think, that you'll see used to great effect by mock makers. Little dog dude here with the pug. You know, they introduced a proper pug for us, or well, I mean there are a number of different short-nosed dogs that they've done, but I personally am not a big fan of this style of a figure when they go full mascot style, you know, full costume, but then they have the big open face. I think that this would be okay if they also included a second head with each of these that they did to fill that in. Something that would look like the inside of the dog's mouth, you know, with some teeth, just some comic looking teeth and a tongue there, I think would be really nice. Or if there was an alternate face on the back of this, so you could turn this around and make it look more complete. Because in real life, you don't see a lot of costumes that are done this way. You know, in real life, you see a lot that will try to hide away as much as possible the human portion of it. I feel like Lego can do that, and they ought to. This is intended to be a toy here, right? So a rubber neoprene, probably not neoprene, but you know, a rubberish chew toy that would be teal, that color. I think the color balance here is a little bit off, but that's what that is. So I'm not a big fan of that one. A lot of people do like these. I just wish that they offered up another option for hiding the face itself. And then lastly, the Ladybug beetle lady here. Good job with the post-production, a little bit of blurring in there so you don't see all the lights too carefully. This is perfect. This is just right, because this is not trying to fully hide away. Like, this is how this would look in real life. I feel. I think this is really well done. You know, she's got the little spots on the cheeks as well. This looks nice. I don't know if that's going to be dual molded. It probably would be these days, but it could also be done with just paint applications there. I think that this major carapace, shield, wing cover piece is going to look really good. These are dual molded legs, aren't they? What exactly have they done there? they're definitely dual molded. So that's red inside of there. Okay, so right, so they've printed black on the front, and then they've printed black on the side. And I think they actually did a good thing here. They could have fixed this in post-processing. So are these photographs then and not computer renderings? Huh. I mean, they could be either, but I think they're photos. I didn't even think about that until just now. But yeah, so I think this is a realistic thing here. Rather than making this look better than it actually is, they showed the little lines here, you know, showing that it's not absolutely perfect. And I appreciate that, because I like honesty in advertising. I like it when manufacturers just show what their thing is actually going to look like, you know, rather than trying to hide even the tiniest of little blemishes. So that's the series. Out of all of these, I really like that, but I really like that. Okay, so I like this as an entire set, you know, as one single product that you can buy. I like this as a piece, and I like this as a piece. This is also really well done, but to me, it's really a niche thing that I'm personally not that into. I think this entire figure is done well. I think this is the worst figure. Those are my top thoughts on this series. Not a lot to see here, you know, in terms of numbers, and I think that's fine. I think they've been doing too many in many of the series. You know, they've gone up to, have they gotten to as many as 20? No, they've done 18 multiple times in some of those series. 16 was the standard. And I don't think there need to be that many of them, especially as not as many people are collecting these things and going absolutely insanely crazy about them to, you know, create a huge aftermarket sensation just because like everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. I feel like this is natural. It feels right to me, and I think that it's going to be more manageable for people who do want to collect them. And speaking of the medium legs, there are some medium legs right there. Okay, they are still doing that. None of the others had those. They're either full length or the short ones. Some good stuff here, some so-so. That's that. Let me know what you think about these in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.